Tarkowski from Vimico. So nice to have you joining me. You're watching Video Marketing Strategy to Grow Your Business. This is episode 1, and today we'll be looking at planning your video content for success. It's so nice to have you join us wherever you are, whatever time it is around the world. Whether you're watching this live or on replay, it's great to have you with me. Now, over the next few weeks, we'll be looking at how we can use video marketing to really promote our business and make our business more profitable. So I assume that you already have a business, or in fact, you might be considering to start your own business. And I take it you're highly motivated to get results, and that's what we want from the show. We want to give you results that you can use for your business and be more successful. Now, over the coming weeks, we'll be inviting some of the world's best video marketers to share their tips and help us to improve our effectiveness in video marketing. Now, one of the things that I will promise you is to keep the show to about 30 minutes or less. I just want to give you the facts. No fluff, just the facts that will help you with your business, because I really do value your time. We don't, being business people, our time is very precious to us because there's so much things to do. So I don't want to waste your time. So having said that, let's get straight into it. Okay, where are we? Right. All right, there we go. So let's get cracking into this. Once again, welcome to Video Marketing Strategy to Grow Your Business. And I'll just quickly share this picture, or else you won't see this. Okay. All right, you should be seeing the slides there. So it's Video Marketing Strategy to Grow Your Business, Episode 1, Planning Your Video Content for Success. Today, we'll be looking at what is your video content marketing. We're looking at defining your video's objective, identifying your target audience, build your audience persona, find your target audience, discover the pain points, very important, list ideas for topics, and then to schedule your video content. So quite a few things to look at. And as I said, let's get right into it. So first, I want to talk about what is content marketing so that we're on the same page. Now, video content marketing. Now, traditionally, brands interrupted people's attention with their advertisements. Now, you know what I'm talking about. You're watching your favorite show. It's getting exciting. It's reaching a climax, and there's a commercial break. That commercial break is interrupting what we're watching. Now, we don't turn on the television to look at ads. We don't turn on the radio to listen to ads. We don't go out and buy a magazine to read ads. We don't pop in a car and drive down the road to look at billboards. These ads interrupt in what we're trying to do. Video content marketing is not about distracting the viewer. It's about attracting them with useful content. So we need to get our minds around that we're not there to promote our products or services. We're there to create content that our viewers want to actually watch. So brands need to provide valuable, relevant, and compelling content and deliver it consistently. So there's 4 very important points. Our videos must be valuable. Valuable to who? Not to you, but to the viewer. It must be relevant to their needs and wants. And we must put a video together that is compelling to watch. And finally, it needs to be delivered consistently. People want to grow relationships with brands that they see as a trusted source for that particular content. Now, the number one reason why video content marketing programs fail is because they stop. It's as simple as that. Once you stop delivering your content, well, the whole program fails. Now, when you go to a video channel or a YouTube channel and you see the last video was published 3 or 4 months ago, you think, this is a dead site. I'm not going to leave any comments. I'm not going to leave any feedback or likes or share because this site is dead and they'll never return again. If, however, they see the content is fresh, they see it's been published every week or every couple of weeks, they know that there's someone still watching this site, it's still active, and they will participate and they will subscribe. So once you stop delivering your video content consistently, then the whole program fails. Now, the other major failure is because business talk about themselves. We've got to change our mindset. The more we talk about ourselves, the less people will listen to. Now, let's face the facts. Our viewers don't care about our business. They only care about how our business can help them solve their problem. So video content marketing is a promise to your audience which you need to keep. If you say you're going to deliver a new video each week, you must deliver each week. Or if you say every month, you must deliver every month. If you say you're going to have a new video there Tuesday morning, 9 a.m., and they turn up Tuesday morning, 9 a.m., and there's no new content, they may never come back. Because if they can't trust you to deliver your content, how can they trust you to deliver your product or service? So video content marketing is a marathon, not a sprint. Think of the long-term benefits. You need to slowly build up your community, and that takes time. So your goal is to build and engage a loyal audience that will support your brand. The people who subscribe to your channel today are most likely will be your loyal audience, your loyal customers of the future. Now, before we start anything, before we pick up that video camera and start shooting away, we need to define a video's objective. Now, I speak to a lot of businesses and they say to me, Jerry, I need a video. I need a video now. I want a video that's going to show me here. It's going to show my product there. It's going to show this, do that, do everything. And I say, wow, okay, so what is your objective? And they don't have an objective. And that means their video is unlikely to work. We must start with an objective. For example, your objective may be to create brand awareness for your business. Let's face the facts. Unless you're a global conglomerate, most people will have never heard of you nor your business. So creating brand awareness using video is highly effective. You may want to increase traffic to your website. Your website may have all the details about your products and services, and it's away from your competitors, and you just want to drive them there to make a sale. You may want to create a niche authority. You may want to be the go-to person for your industry. You may want to build your email list. Now, email list is perhaps one of the most valuable assets your business can ever have, where you can connect to your potential customers directly. You may want to convert leads into sales, which is ultimately what we all want to do, but we must follow a process. We must follow that sales funnel process. Now, once we have an objective for a video, and we only want one objective, once that's clear, then we need to know which target audience can help us to achieve that objective. For example, if our objective was to build brand awareness, then our target audience isn't our existing customers. It is people who don't know anything about us. So new potential customers. If, however, our objective was to turn our leads into sales, then we're not looking to attract a new audience. We're looking at attracting our existing audience. So your objective will determine who your target audience will be. Once we've decided on the target audience, we need to really build up their audience persona. Now, in marketing, traditional marketing terms, we use the term buyer persona. Now, when we think buyer persona, we think of selling them a product. I mean, it makes sense. You have a buyer, you have a seller. But we need to change, again, a mindset and not think of the audience as buyers, but as an audience. So when we think of audience persona, we think of sharing valuable content. You don't sell to an audience, you share ideas, you share stories. And that's the way we need to look at the audience. Now, everything you do with your video content will begin and end with the audience. Your audience comes first, not you. Put your business aside and focus on your audience. Because if you don't focus on your audience, then the audience won't care about you. They won't watch your video. You must fully understand the needs and wants of your target audience. You must dig deep. And this is about building your audience persona. Think of a person. You must be very specific. Let's look at the demographics. Are they male or female? You must make a decision. You can't talk to everyone. The old saying is, if you try to talk to everyone, you talk to no one. Be very specific. Are they male or female? How old are they? You can't say they're 18 or 40 years old. Pick an age. Are they 30? Are they 35? Are they 26? Are they 49? Whatever age. Pick an age. What you're building up here is your ideal audience persona. A person with a face, an age. Where do they live? Do they live in your country? Do they live around the world? Do they live in a city? Do they live in the mountains, on a farm, on the coast? Be very specific where they live. What position do they have in their jobs? What is their income? What is their personal family status? Again, be very specific. What are their wants and needs? What are their pain points? Very important. And we'll look at that in a later slide, but pain points is so important. What are their priorities? I mean, they may love your product or service, but they have more important priorities first, and they'll spend their money on their higher priorities first. So you must be aware of where your product or service lies in their priorities. What is their metric for success? This is more probably important for business to business, but you need to know how they judge success. What is their perceived barriers? What are the reasons they'll say no when purchasing your product or service? You must be fully aware of the barriers so you can address them right from the start. What is the buying process? Who is influencing the process? Who's making the decision? Who are the end users for your product or service? Again, this is probably more business to business. And what's the decision criteria? How are they going to decide whether they purchase your product or service? You must find all this information out. Once you have your information, once you have your objective, you've got your target audience, you need to know, where are they? Which of the social media platforms do they use? Will you find them on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Google+, YouTube, Vine, Pinterest? Or are they business to business? Are they on LinkedIn? Wherever they are, so must you. You must develop a very strong presence and engage in that community. Don't just post your videos on Facebook or Google+, but engage in the community. Be an active member of that community. And you must find out what is their problem, because their problem becomes your content, your video content. Your videos must address your target audience's problem. Now, problem doesn't have to be a severe problem, a life or death problem. I mean, a problem could be, where am I going on holidays? And your video, if your video addresses that problem, then they will watch your video. If you don't address their problem, why should they watch your video? So really find their pain points and address their problems. Show them how your product or service can help them, and then they become interested. Now, to help you find out what sort of videos you need to connect, or your target audience, what are they searching for online, you can use tools such as the Google AdWord Planner. So just put that in through Google, and it's usually the first up there on the rank. And Google AdWords Keyword Planner. You do need to be registered to use the Keyword Planner, but it is free. So just put your name down, register, and away you go. Now, all you do is, once you're in there, you sign up, you go to the tools, and that gets you to this page here. And over here, you're just going to type in your product or service. Now, for this example, I'm going to use swimming pools. So just imagine I have a store, online store. I sell swimming pools. Also, I go to people's swimming pools and help with the maintenance. And click on Get Ideas. And what will come up here are ad group words, and here are keywords. Now, this little chart up here shows you the amount of searches each month for the term swimming pools. So you can see here we have summer. Well, this is the Northern Hemisphere summer. Swimming pool is searched more often than in the winter time, the off season. Now, what we're really looking for are the keywords that your target audience uses. Now, over here, we can see above ground swimming pools gets around 117,000 monthly searches on average. Swimming pool covers gets 147,000 searches on average per month. And swimming pool pumps gets on average 179,000 searches each month. Now, these are the ones, you've got to look at these as potential topics for your video content. Now, if you don't want to do one about in-ground swimming pools, because there's only 11,000 searches each month. Now, that's not too bad, actually, but compared to the others, these should be your priorities, because you're getting over 100,000 searches each month, whereas your above-ground swimming pool, your in-ground swimming pool is only getting 11,000. So obviously you're going to get less searches, which means less views for your video. So stick to the ones that are getting most searches. Now, once you have that, you can make a list of your potential video topics. For example, you can do how-to pool maintenance videos. You can do topical industry news, for example, government regulations about pool fences or safety around the pool. You could review latest products. Again, use those keywords. You know, swimming pumps and pool covers are very popular, so do product reviews on these new products. Entertainment videos, you know, throw a GoPro in the swimming pool, have a few people swimming around the pool, add some background music, and you've got a very entertaining video. Great for summer. Get people interested in swimming pools so they click on your video and find out more on how they can purchase a swimming pool from you. You can do a behind the scenes video preparing for a pool party. Now, once you have all your content, you can map it out over a 12-month period. Now, obviously, during the summer, you may have more videos than during the off season. But what you want to do is evenly plan out all your content, and it makes sense. So during the off season, you might have a video about how to maintain your pool during the off season. During the start of the season, you might have a review of new products. You might have a pool safety video, teaching kids to swim, etc. So you plan out your entire content over the year. Now that way, you don't reach a stage where you think, geez, I need a new video on my YouTube channel. What can I do? I'll grab the camera and shoot this, put it up there, done that, and you look at the results, be very disappointed with the results, and you think, hey, video content marketing does not work. Well, it does work, but you need a strategy. You need to plan, and this is how we plan. And you need a calendar. Now, you can shoot all of these videos in one day if you wanted to, but you need to release them or publish them over a period of time so that you have consistent content. So today we looked at what is video content marketing. It's about attracting a target audience and not distracting them. We looked at setting the video's objective. That is the very first thing we do. Once we have the video's objective, then we can work out which target audience will help us to achieve that objective. Then we need to develop our audience persona. We need to really dig down and find out who they are and where do we find them, which social media platform do they frequent, and we must be there with a very strong presence. We need to identify what are their pain points, because their pain points is the content for our videos. And we use keywords to find out what are they searching for online, and then we can create a video content marketing calendar. So there it is, our first episode of Video Marketing Strategy to Grow Your Business. Next week, we'll be looking at optimizing our video content and then analyzing the results so we can keep tweaking and keep improving our video content. Now, I'll just give a quick little plug here. This is for my new training program at Udemy. It's a training course by the same name, Video Marketing Strategy to Grow Your Business. I've got a special hangout, $20 off coupon for lifetime access to the training course for just $27, and there's the link below, and you'll find those on the show notes. So if you want to dig in, there's something like 16 videos there, and the course just started a couple of weeks ago. You can see that once you click on that link, you'll get to this landing page here at Udemy, and you can see the price there, $27, normally $47, 42% off for $20. And it's had a couple of ratings there. There's at the moment 200 plus students are doing the course, and it'll certainly give you all the information. And we're going through a lot of the information through these hangouts each week as well. Okay, so that's it for this week. We've kept it very tight. As I said, I really do appreciate your time. I do value your time as business people, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. So once again, thank you very much for joining me on this hangout, and have a great week. And I'll speak to you again next week. Bye for now.